This new strain was first discovered in UK, and they said that this new strain is more infective, which means it can spread more easily from one person to another person. It is due to what is called a mutation, which is a change in the genetic structure of the virus. Problem then, of course, is this virus can start behaving differently. And then, as we have seen, COVID 19 created huge panic and chaos throughout the last year. And there was naturally a fear that we might be returning to those days. This virus was found to be more transmissible in the laboratory. It has not been found to be more deadly. There is no proof that it causes more death or more severe disease, but it can spread more easily as per the current evidence, which is early evidence. So, that is something we have to remember. We still do not know everything about it. There is no fear, or there is no reason for fear, that the current treatments will not work against this strain. There is no reason to believe that the vaccine which are now being administered around the world will not act against this virus. So, as of now, the precautions that we have been taking against the corona, which is mask, gloves, watching distance, washing hands, and of course, along with the vaccine, will be probably enough against this new strain also. This new strain is because of a mutation, as I said. These mutations are quite common in viruses. This is not unique to this virus. Most viruses undergo such mutations. They change their behavior due to their change in genetic pattern. This is part of nature's way of dealing with these things. In fact, this particular virus is probably has undergone as many as 14 mutations so far. So this is not the first mutation. There was supposed to be a Spanish strain, there was supposed to be a South African strain. The viruses are known to have mutations, and this virus will continue to have more mutations in future. But as the community acquires immunity, either through vaccination or through spontaneous disease spread, every pandemic ultimately runs its course and then gradually becomes endemic. Epidemic disease becomes endemic, which means its ability to cause severe disease becomes less, its ability to spread greatly decreases, it persists at a low level within the community, causing minor disease, minor infections amongst sections of the members. This is what has happened to various other viruses. This is what happened to dengue. Dengue was an epidemic. Now dengue is endemic. Some people get endemic. Some people get dengue. In most people it is mild. In some it is severe. They take the treatment, they recover, and one odd person might even succumb. So that is how all endemics, all epidemic diseases end as endemic. So we are probably beginning to see that change. So as of now, there is no need to fear about this new strain. But there is, of course, a case for continuing with the precautions that we are taking, and we need to continue to take those precautions. We should not let our guard disappear. Even at the peak of the pandemic in Bangalore, we had home isolation for the houses, and that helped us get over this crisis. So we should not overreact. At the same time, we should not disregard the precautions that we have to take. So my suggestion, there is no need for panic. Continue to take the precautions, wear masks, hand washing, watch the distance, avoid unnecessary crowds, avoid closed spaces, and hopefully within a short time we should be able to see through this pandemic. Thank you very much.